Realty today and let a realtor sell it for you. Ready to buy a home?
Bill Hobby is with us today. Good morning, Bill.
Good morning, Misty.
Thank you so much for coming in this morning. I appreciate it. And I see you brought some backup. You brought your wife with you.
Right.
But I see she's sitting away from the microphone. So that tells me she doesn't want to be on the air. Bill, so talk to me about how did you know that you were nominated to be one of the Hometown Heroes?
Well, I don't really know. I think my wife said something about hearing it on the radio or on Facebook or something.
So your wife told you were nominated as a Hometown Hero. And then what did you say? What was your reaction?
Well, didn't have much reaction.
Well, I read did you go read it? Did you read your nomination?
Yes.
Yes. And so I see that one of the things that you were very involved in was sports, and you still are.
Oh, yeah.
So talk to me about that.
Well, I like you said, I've been involved in sports all my life, and in fact, my whole family was involved in it, and I couldn't have coached that long, and if I didn't have the support of my family, and they was 100% behind me, helped me out quite a bit.
What did you coach specifically?
Well, I coached football, basketball, and baseball.
And how long did you coach? I mean, I know you're still doing something, but how long did you actively?
Well, I think it was about 23 years I coached, from 53 to 76.
Wow.
Somewhere, that's a rough number, but it's pretty close.
How long have you been in Princeton, Bill?
All my life.
Excuse me. All your life? So you were born here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And, what kept you here? I know a lot of people, as they grow up, they say, I want to move off, and I don't like small towns. What kept you in Princeton?
Well, I just, I didn't have the urge to go anywhere else. I just loved it here and had a lot of friends, and I just didn't have any reason to leave.
What is it you like the most about Princeton?
Well, it's just a small, close-knit town, and I have a lot of friends here, and that's about it.
When you graduated high school, did you go directly into coaching? What did you do after you graduated? Or after high school?
Well, I graduated in high school in 52, and I started coaching in 53.
So basically, yes.
And I got married the same year, so it all began in 53.
That's right. You told me before we started, you guys have been married for 66 years, correct?
That's right.
On the 20th of this month. So the first day of spring is going to be 66 years. That's a long marriage.
Yes, it is.
You got any secrets to share?
No, you got to work at it, and if you work hard at it, and it'll all come about.
How many kids do you have?
We have 2.
Miss Barbara, do you agree with what he said? You have to work at it to make it happen.
You don't just sit down and yes, you have to work at it.
And Barbara, did you have any desire? I mean, were you okay with him?
Oh yeah.
Staying here?
Kids thought ballpark was home. They just with coaching and practice and everything, we were all out there a lot.
So when you weren't home, taking care of kids and getting their dinner ready, you were getting them ready to get out the door to get to the ballpark.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And did your kids then, I guess, played sports?
Yes, the whole family played. Barbara played, and I played till I was in my late 50s.
What did you play, Barbara?
Softball.
Softball, yeah. I did a little bit of that in high school. Did you enjoy that?
Oh, I really did.
Is that what got the two of you together, because you were a sports person?
Probably. It had something to do with it.
That's how you make it last 66 years. You got to play softball before
You're right.
before you get involved with a coach, huh? So if you went straight to, so you were 18, 19 when you started coaching?
19.
Wow. And what was your first coaching job?
It was with the Elks Indians in Little League baseball.
Little League? And how was your team that year?
Well, I forgot now where we come in, but I coached. I only coached them 2 years, and then I think I went to the Sports Sox, Princeton Hoosier Mill Sports Sox. I worked there, and they wanted to have somebody, coach from that worked at the Hoosier Mill, and Billy Ray Newby was helped me coach for all that time. He was a big part of my coaching career. Did a good job.
And when you applied for a job as a coach at 19, I don't know that too many people just go straight out of high school and say, okay, I'm qualified. What made you feel like you were qualified to be a coach?
Well, I don't know that I did. I just was there available, and I was around the tryouts and the practices, and the coaches that saw I didn't have a job and asked me to help them.
Gotcha. So you didn't necessarily approach them; they approached you.
That's right.
And now I see why you didn't leave Princeton. What you wanted to, and is that something that you had even thought about that you wanted to do, or you just took it because it was a job?
I think I did. After you get old enough to be out of the Little League age, there wasn't much there. The Princeton Regulars, I played on their team for, I don't know, 20-something years. And I played basketball during that time, and didn't play football, but I coached Little League football.
What's your most memorable sports experience as a coach?
Pardon?
What is your most memorable coaching experience?
Well, I don't think I had any one experience. It was just all one thing, and I enjoyed it, and I just look forward to getting up the next morning and playing ball.
Whatever ball it was, you wanted to go,
yeah.
huh? That's awesome. Now, Bill, what did you have? So did you have one sport that you preferred to the other?
Well, I don't guess I did. You had the same boys more or less every year in one of the three sports. So I just enjoyed seeing them advance and pick up things that we had taught them, and it was just good to see.
And Barbara, I kind of saw you shaking your head when I asked that. Did you think there was one that he enjoyed more than the other?
Probably baseball. I mean, I did, but
that's what you thought after
Yeah,
66
that's what I
years, that
thought.
he was going to say baseball, huh? That seemed to be the one he was most passionate about.
seems like it.
Gotcha. Bill, congratulations on being nominated to Hometown Hero. It sounds like you well deserved it. I've learned that, I've been in Princeton for just a few months, but it's this area, Princeton, Caldwell County, and Fredonia, they're all just such a great community. And I'm loving being part of this. And I love hearing stories like yours.
Mm-hmm.
Barbara, is there anything else you'd like to add to today's interview?
No,
No.
I don't think so.
Just that he's been a good husband
Yes,
and da da
he
da da da.
has. Good husband and dad.
There you go. Guys, I appreciate you coming in. Thank you, Bill, for taking your time, and congratulations on being nominated and chosen as February's Hometown Hero.
Well, thank you very much.
All right. Coming up, we've got David Brown. He brought a guest with him today, so we're going to talk to him about Youth Incorporated in just a few moments.
Hey, it's Mom. Somebody forgot to thaw the chicken, so meet us at Chili's for 3 for $10. Oh, and congratulate your sister on her report card. It's not great, but this time